where they go to commune with their otherworldly ancestors,
who began having experiences with these Pleiadian star visitors.
New South Wales, Australia. According to the indigenous population, distinctive rock formations in the Blue Mountains called the Three Sisters are what remains of 7 stone spires that once stood here. Locals associate them with the 7 visible stars of the Pleiades. To this day, the elders believe this area contains a cosmic core, a sacred link to these stars that allows them to make contact with their ancestors. And some believe it is the site of their return.
There are definitely stories of Pleiadians in contact through the whole of that region, Blue Mountains and Gosford. It is where they've come down and worked with them. I've been with elders who swear to this day they have spoken to tall blue beings and they've given information to them.
In the paranormal investigation community, the Blue Mountains are considered a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity. Since the 1950s, there have been hundreds of UFO sightings. This corroborates the views of the indigenous elders who say this is a location where they go to commune with their otherworldly ancestors. So could this mean that these beings they call the ancestors have returned?
But if extraterrestrials from the Pleiades have returned to Earth after a long absence, why now? Perhaps further clues can be found by examining details from an alleged alien abduction event half a world away. Bogota, Colombia, November 3rd, 1973. Engineer Enrique Castillo Rincon is at home when a strange voice invades his mind. According to Rincon, this telepathic communication is from a cosmic being whose origin lies 400 light years away in the Pleiades. Rincon is instructed to visit a specific lake where physical contact will be made. Once there, he claims to have been taken aboard a Pleiadian spacecraft.
Enrique Castillo Rincon began having experiences with these Pleiadian star visitors. He says that he was chosen by the Pleiadians to be an ambassador, where he would actually be given a lot of information, the history of Pleiadian interaction with humanity and our true history as a species, and how the Pleiadians have been interacting with us for many millennia.
Some of the messages Rincon receives talk of great changes coming in the near future, including an imminent Third World War. You can imagine that this sort of information would be of great concern to the authorities. Indeed, after one of his public appearances, Rincon claims that government agents took him to Washington, D.C., where top-level officials interrogated him.
What made Rincon's case fascinating was that documentation subsequently has come out substantiating that the CIA did actually bring him to the United States for a debriefing.
Since 1973, other contactees have come forward professing to have been given similar information by beings from the Pleiades. Ancient astronaut theorists speculate that this increase in contact and the recent appearance of Oumuamua may indicate that they are preparing humanity for their return.
We know from many different sources that the Pleiadians have been interacting with humanity and are connected to us. So if that is the case, Oumuamua could be part of humanity's awakening to the greater cosmic reality.
Oumuamua, the first visitor from outside the solar system. It's almost like a calling card, a business card of where the extraterrestrials came from. They came down from the Pleiades. Or re-entering a new era of alien visitation, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest. One where we will see the return of the Pleiadians and other extraterrestrial races. Perhaps further evidence can be found by examining a second interstellar object that recently entered our solar system. Crimea, August 30th, 2019. At the Margo Observatory, amateur astronomer Gennady Borisov detects a strange object traveling through the sky. It is dubbed the Borisov Comet and becomes the second interstellar object ever discovered in our solar system. Nearly 2 years after Oumuamua traveled from the Pleiades star cluster.
The Borisov Comet is the second known object we found that has interstellar origins. It was traveling way too fast to have come from our own outer solar system, which means it has to have come from another solar system. Whether we're just getting better at detecting these objects or whether we're seeing this new kind of thing swinging by our sun, it's a really exciting time to be looking for things that are coming from outside our solar system.
This is kind of alarming to some astronomers because we wonder, are these cosmic messengers coming here bringing us warnings? Are they signaling something? Is this just the start of more interstellar objects entering into our solar system? And if so, how many more of these objects are we going to start seeing?
In 2017, a paper was published trying to estimate the number of interstellar objects that we might have. One estimate suggests that at any one moment we might have one Oumuamua-like object inside the orbit of Earth at any time. That shows us new possibilities of what's out there. We've had a piece of something from another solar system delivered to us. I think this is inching us closer to the discovery of life elsewhere. My personal belief is there is life out there.
Now, after the historic discovery of two interstellar objects that were delivered to our solar system, could a new age be upon us? One that will soon see the arrival of intelligent beings from another world.
If Oumuamua is an interstellar probe, we know now that it comes from the Pleiades. Is the Borisov object also some form of intelligently directed interstellar object? And are there other species out there that are also sending probes that we soon will discover?
In the earliest of oral traditions and the earliest of texts, everybody's waiting for someone to return. I hope that we will make official contact within our lifetime, meaning in the next 50 or so years. I've always said that the big secret will be when the hatch opens and they walk down the ramp, that we'll look at each other in the mirror because they will look like you and me.
Throughout human history, we have looked to the stars to guide our ships, to align our most sacred monuments, and to search for our place in the universe. But could we have a far more profound connection with these distant suns? And if so, are we on the verge of recovering this lost knowledge? Perhaps now that we are able to detect the visitors coming to our solar system from the far reaches of space, we will soon discover that humanity's origins lie not on Earth, but light years away.
Modern Command Mayhem has completely taken over the world. I started a few months ago just messing around, but now I'm leading an alliance, fighting for top rank, and I'm told you build crazy defenses, upgrade your gear, and take on waves of enemies. This part, you're not doing it alone. I've met so many awesome people in game. We help each other out, share strategies, and team up to crush rival alliances. And yeah, it gets competitive. Leaderboards get heated, and there's no forced ads. You only watch ads if you actually want the bonus, which is how it should be. The always in Discord, dropping updates, and actually listening to the community. Every couple of weeks, there's something new to master, so it never gets old. If you want a tower defense game that's fun, strategic, has a real community vibe, and respects your time, download Modern Command Mayhem and join us. Trust me, you'll get hooked too.